Okay. Okay, the audio works here. Does it work here? Okay, it works. Today is an interesting day because I actually set up streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, and my UI looks so bad right now. I'm gonna send it in here. Like, everything is just on such a tiny screen as well, because it's like a laptop, like I think 13.6-inch screen, so I have to sit like very close to it. I've also set up a camera, but I'm not going to be turning it on today, because I don't feel like it. Wait, let me check, does the audio work? Okay, it does. Wait, does it work? It sounds like it's echoing. Wait, let me shut up for a second. The audio seems to be duplicating. What the hell? Alright, let me close this. This is just annoying me at this point. I'm gonna do it like this. And also there's like some noise in the background. Oh, because I'm stupid. That's why. Okay, is it good now? Okay, if I say something now, it should be fine. Right, I did not expect so many issues already. Didn't even start yet. Okay, the voice, everything is good. Anyways, let me set the quality to lowest so this doesn't lag my PC. Unmute the desktop and shuffle play. Also, if Steve is watching, I want to tell you that the default background is amazing, and I don't know what you have against it. So, yeah. Okay. Someone is saying something. Never mind. I really want someone to test the chats, but I'm guessing no one is here yet. And probably won't be anytime soon, so that's fine. In the meantime, I'm gonna say what we're gonna be doing today. Let me close this screenshot. So, plans for today are to keep working on the level editor, because obviously from the last stream I've done a lot of stuff that includes nothing, because I've been lazy the entire day. But honestly, I've been just cleaning my room. I was preparing to turn on my camera, but then I was like, nah. At least the room is clean, so that's a plus. I don't even remember where I left off last time. So much stuff I tried to do. Okay, .NET Run. And for some reason it opens on the other screen. Let's hope this is not going to be an issue all the way through. So, yep, the level editor, okay, and the console. Okay, I can select titles, and I can select layers. Okay, this seems to be working fine. I just remembered the bug I did, which I'm quickly going to fix before continuing. Oh, wait, no, it's not a bug. Well, this code is really bad. Let me quickly do a widget equal to this. Actually, not correct. rectangle, W rect, and just replace this everywhere, because it looks kinda unreadable. And here as well. Now we can move this to one line, and the same goes for here, create a rectangle. I wonder, can I just see my chat through OBS? Because I think I've connected both of the chats to my stream overlay. It's a very weird system that I have going on, but I think it works. I'll just hope for the best. Anyways, so this is going to be our layer container. Just quickly fixing some stuff. Widgets and selected layer. .rect, of course. And just replace this here. Bam. Okay. That should still all look the same, if I'm not wrong. Which I am hopefully not. Open this. Okay, it still looks the same here, it still looks the same there. Okay. So now it's actually the drawing part, which is the interesting thing. So it's going to be done in my update. First of all, I need to check. I should have a selected room. I think I already have a selected room here. Yep. I don't think it should be in world though. Yeah, just do it like this. Okay, and add it actually to the editor. Room, selected room. Oh, it has to be a static. Should I make it public? I'm probably gonna have to access it from the world somehow. Although it would be better if I actually didn't do that. So for now I'm gonna keep it private. It is gonna be a nullable value. So with this setup, upon enabling selected room is equal to scene.loaded world. Oh no, I can just do loaded world dot loaded room. Okay. And on disable, I set it to nothing. There shouldn't really be a reason to it, but I'm doing it just in case, and it's like no performance drops, so it should be fine. So this is set to null. Now in update, I do... Wait, first of all I need to create a new enum, so static enum. Oh, I can't do this like that, I need to actually make it a different enum. Public enum. What should I call it? Editor state. So it could either be room editing or world editing. Yep. So with this we create a new... Okay, this should be together, this shouldn't be together. And this should go here, static editor state. I can just call it state. By default, it's going to be equal to room. Actually, what I can do is I can set the state to be a macro which is equal to selected room. If it's equal to null, then I return world, otherwise I return room. I just do it for pretty. That's basically it. So in here I check if state is equal to editing room, and I do another else if state is equal to editor state world. From here I check if app state mouse left button just down. Actually, should it be left? Yep, it should be left. If it's left, then I check if selected room dot bounds dot contains new point. Actually, let me add a function because I have one which returns a vector. Yeah, mouse to world. Let me copy both of these. And instead just have a point here. And this is supposed to be an integer. Oh, it needs to be, okay, then I'm not going to be doing it like that. I'm just going to be doing it manually here. Contains app state dot camera, no, mouse to world. I need to get it anyways here, every single frame, so I'm just going to make this a point mouse position is equal to this new, oh wait, no, vector 2. What am I doing? Vector 2. And then in contains I'm going to be doing a new point mouse position dot x and mouse position dot y. Wait, can it get a, no, it can't. So if it does contain, let's write console.writeLine hit. So now I can actually check how it works. Okay, so if I click anywhere on the screen, it doesn't work. And it doesn't work if I click on the room. Okay, let me try to get myself some debugging here. One thing is going to be for writing out the mouse pause. Another one is going to be for selected room.bounds. Oh wait, the state is not even equal to editor state.room. Oh, because loaded room is equal to null. Wait, is it? Do we even have load room running here on setup? It calls loaded world dot setup, in which it doesn't load the room. Right? Wait, where did I even find that? Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I don't need this code here. Huh. Is it even used anywhere? Nope. But what this should do is on setup. I load room, starter room. Okay, so now when I press escape and I hit, yo, I've never seen that. What the hell? It says infinity. What? I mean, this is correct. 320 by 176. What does it mean, infinity? What were the crazy calculations I did here? Okay, these are the same though, so it doesn't matter for now. What the hell happened here? Wait, let me console. Dot right line. Let me go one by one. So first of all, we get this. Then let's copy this a couple of times. Then we check this. How does it possibly start with infinity? Also, where else is this function used? Something is calling it, but I'm not sure of. App state calls it. Makes sense. Editor, yep. Oh, I can check if a room is clicked. Okay, I don't need this here for now though, so I'm gonna remove it. Any extra code that I see and I know that I don't need, I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh, hello Alex GMD 2024. Nice to see a chatter here, I guess. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm just figuring out how I got to infinity. Oh, Alex, okay. No worries, man. So right now I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm getting infinity here. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I use FNA. You know me on Discord? What? Well, what's your username? Maybe I know you? I'm not 100% sure though. Okay, well, you're Alex the Bra. Oh my god, I have to check now. You're probably on the FNA server. Oh, you're the Alex that. Yeah, I know who you are. You're the guy who asked me about if I'm an FNA dev. And then I took like a month to respond, because I'm just crazy like that. How did you even manage to see that? What, was it just by pure luck? Right now I'm making an editor for my game. I mean, some people, everything which has to do with their game, which is not precisely their game, people like calling it a game engine. So I guess I'm making a game engine. But it is made a very specific game engine for a very specific game, which I don't plan on reusing in the future. So do of that what you will. I have a feeling that camera.zoom is equal to 0 for an unknown to me. Okay, yep. So that means that I just today set up my like YouTube streaming, so I'm technically live at the same time on Twitch and on YouTube. Was surprisingly easy to set up, not even gonna lie. Let me just quickly actually go to my thing because I need to copy and paste this into the description of the stream. How the hell do I do that? I have such a tiny window. Working with it is like impossible. So, YouTube Studio. I'm already live. What if I press this button? Is it gonna restart the stream? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go full screen and edit. Like that, and also add a Twitch link. I'm just changing the description right now because I forgot to do that at the beginning of the stream. How did you learn FNA? Just trial and error. I made a couple of games with it, like very small arcade like games. Oh, that's my library. Like these three ones, they look ass, but I was just trying out different things. All of these games look bad, but the point was programming. So most of it is just, I wouldn't say there's like documentation or just a tutorial that you can find online. It's mostly just you searching through it, finding your own stuff. Sometimes just Googling a question is, searching for a question is just good enough, because FNA is so close to XNA. So for example, you can look for how to make a blank texture, and you search up XNA/FNA, and you're always gonna find some answer, because again, XNA is like 13 years old. Yeah, asked 14 years ago. And this code still works. Like, I literally have this code copied 1-to-1 in my program right now. So it's mostly just trial and error. There is some documentation, I think, on XNA 4.0 by Microsoft, but I never really had the need to look at it. If you're doing some complex 3D stuff, then yeah, you don't use ChatGPT? Very rarely. In some very specific situations, for example, I don't know how to do something in a programming language and I haven't found it, I will use ChatGPT. I'm the type of person who tries to stay away from it. Because when you think of a solution by yourself, it's like having a child baby. It feels nice. No, why do I say child baby? Jesus Christ, it's like having a brain baby or a brain child. No, that's not the freaking saying. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I forgot the saying, but you get the idea. Also thinking is just nice. I tried to use, for example, I have this function here. Where is it? It is in Scene, called compile shader. I tried to generate it with AI because I was too lazy to try to think of it on my own. But none of the, like, out of the 10 code snippets it gave me, none of them even came close to the actual solution. So, yeah. And I spent like 10 minutes trying to do it with AI when I could have just spent 1 minute doing it myself. So anyways, what was I doing? I was fixing something. Oh yeah, I was fixing the zoom being set to 0 for whatever freaking reason. It is probably done in the editor at startup, where I call enable. I need to do app state camera.zoom equals zoom slider dot value. This should fix the issue of infinite. Nope, it does not fix the issue of infinite. Wait, how does it even create the new slide? Oh, I should probably make it so the value is equal to minimum cap. Oh wait, but I do that. Maybe I should do it like this. So now it should work. Yep, now it works. Okay, so now if I click here, okay. Let me find all the console.write lines real quick. I don't need this anymore, this and this. And I don't need the two of these. Now I just need to check if the room selection works. So just another debug line, just random text. Okay, let's see this. Okay, it works. If I select this, yep, seems to be working actually pretty damn well. Okay, that's nice. So the room selection is working. So now I can check, so if it contains it, I'm gonna need a tile position. Yo, hello, Craft Cloud channel. Nice to see people here, different people. All is good, I guess. Just working on stuff right now. Okay, I forgot what I was working on. Oh yeah, I was getting the tile position. So it's a vector 2. Tile position is gonna be a mouse position dot x, so it's a new vector of 2. Utils around down by the tile size, I think. What isn't it like? Oh, because it's a float, it has to be an integer. That's cool though. I never really got into C++, but it seems like a cool language. Can you tell like something about it? Because I love learning about other people's projects. Bro, I'm not gonna hate it. I never hate on stuff. Okay, that's a lie. I never tried to hate on stuff. There's a better way of saying it. In HTML, that seems like even making it even more complex than it has to be, not gonna lie. I mean, I never worked with web dev, so I don't know, maybe it is easier, but sounds like a hassle. Didn't NPM recently get like hacked and whatnot? Doesn't like a huge repository, framework in like web development sphere get hacked like every 2 seconds or so? It just seems like such a hassle. For me, web dev seems like a very big hassle to do because there's just so many different frameworks, so much different stuff, and it constantly updates and updates. I like something more stable. I prefer something more stable that doesn't, for example, FNA, the code written 14 years ago still works one-to-one the same, which is insane. I don't think any JavaScript framework can have the same, can say the same thing, that the code from 14 years ago still works. And it doesn't mean that this project doesn't go anywhere. This project still gets monthly updates. So I just feel like the most part of the, most of the job in what's it called? In web dev is just fixing the bugs created by the framework developers rather than fixing your own bugs. Yeah, C++ seems like a nice language, especially its older versions. Right now it seems to be headed in a very weird state. Okay, I think I'm added draw, so it goes for each room in room. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. It goes edit draw, which goes edit draw on this. Console.writeLine. They have even created websites to support. Okay. Oh my god, why is it screaming at me? I only need to check it here. Oh, is it because I'm never running the update function, so it doesn't have a rectangle? Yeah, that seems to be the case here. So what I need to do is I need to call update after tile is placed. So selected room, no, selected layer dot update. Wait, how am I supposed to call this? Update on layer. Oh, okay, no, I need to do I forgot that I did this weird system. By the way, I suggest you recording and upload videos, editing. Yeah, I know that I need to record and upload stuff and edit them, but I honestly have nothing to do right now. in the sense that I have nothing to show for. I've if you didn't notice the title, if I changed it, oh no, on YouTube it says just making a level editor. But I'm basically rewriting everything. I already had a level editor. It was just so bad to work with that I had to rewrite it. I wanted to make a video after I made the level editor, but it ended up being nothing, so yeah. Right now I'm rewriting it to have a better code base, and honestly, so far, so good. Everything is much cleaner and way more nicer to work with than it used to be. Can I just call, instead of loaded world.draw, just do selected room.draw, edit draw. Rewriting is always fun, probably. You know what? I disagree with that for a very simple reason. I've actually already made a level, other than the level editor I'm rewriting right now, I already made another level editor in Rust. If I go here, hopefully I didn't do anything game breaking. Yeah, I already have a level editor with a world system, entities, and etc. Oh wait, I closed it by accident. Like, this is a fully functioning level editor. It's good enough to make anything you probably want. Like, it has different tile sets you can select from, it has different tiles again. It has layers. No, it doesn't have layers. I lied. It has entities that you can create, you can modify their size, position. But the code base? Oh my god, if you... I mean, thank you, I highly appreciate it. But just look at this bullshit code. It's crazy. Like, this is unreadable. I know Rust has a tendency to be unreadable to some extent. But if we look at this, I'm pretty sure I wrote this on the first day of making the level editor, and I still to this day have no clue what this does. I just don't remove it, because if I remove it, God knows what hell will reign on this planet. So, yeah, another reason I'm making a level editor inside of the game should be pretty obvious, but it's because I want to be able to, while I play the game, to just instantly go into the level editor, change something real quick, and go back, without having to open another app and stuff like that. So, yeah, and also my goal is to make the level editor part of the game so people can make their own stuff, because making your own stuff in games is always cool. I always shit on projects for not allowing you to mod and stuff like that, so me not doing the same thing would be kinda hypocritical. It is. I also gonna do one thing, because I also forgot to do it. This is my first stream in a while on YouTube. But I'm gonna... how do I do this? Can I just copy this? Oh my god, it's not working. In the description, if you want to join, I'm gonna put a Discord server that I post updates on. Because, yes, I don't, like, if you ever want to be, or just subscribe, you know what? I'm saying it here, 90% of people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed. So I'd highly appreciate it if you did. That's a lie. Like, no one watches the videos. Anyways, so I get the room edit draw. Oh, now I gotta check it. Also, if you're wondering, I am using Linux. I use Arch, by the way. So I'm cool like that. Okay, so this doesn't work. I need to call this directly. Okay, then I have to figure out what's the issue. Why is it not drawing? This is just drawing the background of the room. This goes for each layer. Actually, let me write out the number of layers, because I have a feeling that they're equal to 0. Layers.count. Actually, I do booted Arch and Windows. I use Windows for gaming. Respect to you, my man. I forgot about it. Yeah, I also dual boot Windows, but for a different version, for a different reason. I have a keyboard, a synth, which I can't connect to my Arch machine because, like, the software just doesn't work. It's a very proprietary software, so that's kind of expected. So I kind of sometimes have to switch to Windows just to play on it. It's not really driver issues as much as it's Wine being bad at emulating stuff. So, I mean, Wine is an amazing creation. I honestly like so impressed by what they managed to make. But it still, from a user perspective, can suck sometimes. You're probably using an NVIDIA card. I think, because I used an AMD card, and I don't use an AMD card right now. I'm on my laptop. It has an integrated graphics card, but it's from AMD, and everything was fine for me. I just had to reinstall the drivers. Have you tried Steam Proton? I do use Steam Proton actually. At least I try to on most of my games that I play. Okay, so let's get back to what I was doing. Was the fact that all of the layers are here, and the reason nothing works is because I need to do, each room should have 3 layers, so I should just do layers.add new layer. Wait, what was the width and height? Is it just the room? Oh, I can just do layers, add new layer. Bounds. Oh my god, this code is going to be so bad. So bounds.x divided by app state tile size. Sometimes bad code doesn't matter. Like, I've seen so many new developers just try to overcomplicate it so much, and I just don't get it. I actually just don't understand it. I mean, of course, I was also in their place. Like, I was trying to minimize the tiniest possible thing, but it's just not a good idea. It never is. Okay, that's a good thing. Index was outside of the array. That means that something actually did happen. So now I have 3 layers. Did it say anything before crashing? Nope, nothing useful. Unexpected index was outside the bounds of the array. In the editor, line 83, that's probably where I set the tile. Okay. Okay, that's just weird. Why is it like that? Oh, because I did bounds.x, but I need to do width here. Yeah. Honestly, the index thing, oopsie daisy. The index thing has to be like the most frequent error I have. I'm also in the process of learning, Vim, like a real Arch user. Yeah. But like if I go here even to the console, oh wait, it's control. Yeah. I have NeoVim set up, but I'm only using it, like using the tutor guy. And I already forgot how to use this. I haven't done it in so long, but I need to relearn it now. Okay, so now that I fixed the index thing, it should work. Oopsie daisy. Okay, well, it doesn't draw anything, but I'm pretty sure it does set everything up. Right. What's the default selected layer? 0. So it goes to the room which is selected. Yes. Let's then... what do I do in update? I forgot. This is, by the way, my auto tiling function. It's beautiful. I know. Yeah, mastering Vim is like a whole skill. Honestly, right now I don't see a huge point in mastering Vim because I don't code fast enough to need to worry about how fast I'm coding. This is the most ugly code ever, but it's so beautiful in the way it's executed. I'm too lazy to explain it though right now. I just have to check here if state is not equal 0, and yep, that should be it. Let me console write line here, just to know that this function is being called. Okay, it is being called. Okay, and the amount of tiles is correct. So the problem is in drawing then. Right. Let me do a console write line function here. So as soon as I place down a tile, it should just scream at me. Which it doesn't. That's interesting. State doesn't equal 0, and tile set doesn't equal 0. Does it even work in general, or is it just broken? Nope, it works in general. Yes, I love it. The console.writeLine saved my life. If it wasn't a thing, I wouldn't have existed. Trust me, on God. Okay, so edit draw. I'm calling this function. So then I'm going through each tile. Let me go through each tile. It should be like this. Why didn't it copy? Okay. It's just writing tile because I forgot to set it up. But let's do state. And let's not do it like this, but just write, so it's going to be easier to check. Okay, zeros. Okay, so it does. So there are ones. Okay, what if I do this check? Console.write, and I also add a check for this. Why isn't it working? Okay, no, oh, because I need to put this into brackets. So no, tile is 0, then which means that there's a problem. There's a problem with the tile set for some reason being set to null. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just spam a bunch here. Just close it. Oh my god, this is impossible. This is beautiful. Okay, let me just... If... But no, why doesn't it work? Console.writeLine tiles xy.tileset. Okay, there's like nothing. So the tile set is null for some reason. Could it be that when I make the tile set... Wait, where do I create the tile sets? In the world. And the problem is happening with the tile set being equal to null. Even though... Am I an idiot? No, I'm not an idiot. I mean, kinda, but not really. Oh my god, I realized the issue, I think. I forgot to set up the tile. Yep, it works, I guess. To some extent. Okay, the zooming is hard. But if you zoom fast enough, you can see that actually everything is working correctly. Making mistakes does kind of mean that you're stupid, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, where's update, camera movement? Oh, just a second. Be back. Sorry. I'm back. Yeah, that wasn't that so. Okay, so direction vector 2, normalize. That's all fine. Something is wrong with the zoom. Set it to the value, yes. Maybe I should, okay. And yet, I'm back again. I am sorry for leaving. Oh my god, someone else joined the Discord. That's so cool. Krustoitianov. I cannot pronounce this. But I do see that you're a Clippy supporter, and I support that. So, let's see. What did I get stuck on? I got stuck on the zoom being very weird. Why was that happening? Because that is happening because I don't. Okay, flashing lights warning. I'm sorry if any of you are. I should have probably said it before I did the thing. But okay, it happens to the best of us. Okay, so let's see. So the background, middle ground, that's all fine. What's the problem with the scroll wheel? Why doesn't the zoom work? Process. Do I reset it to 0 somewhere? Oh, what? Why is this here? That's so stupid. Wait, let me go to the editor and just set up the value here. Default value is 0.25, and then I just set the app state .camera.zoom equal to to zoom slider dot value. And I also do the same thing in the end here when I deconstruct everything. Oh, I guess I don't do it. Probably you're changing states to fast rubbing. Yeah. What time is it there? Don't matter. Trust me. What? Why does it show that there's like some noise? Wait. What is this noise about? Oh my god, that's so loud. Wait, let me decrease my volume. Where is it? Filters, gain, decrease that. Okay, if I speak right now. Okay, this seems fine. Noise gate. I need to make this a little bit higher. Even higher, probably? Okay, what if I put it here? Oh, doesn't work. Okay, like this. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, the audio seems to be... Okay, I think it's fine. So, let's go here. We select the tile set. I already have auto tiling set up, so that's nice. But the problem is the tiles are being placed like in a -1 thing. I don't like that. Tile pause -1 -1. This should fix it. Let me select tiles 1. Bruh, how is it placing them? It's supposed to be +1? Probably a problem getting the input. The input is fine. Okay, yeah, it's all fine now. Okay. So I already have the auto tiling set up, but I want to see if the, oh my god, multiple tile sets do work. That's so cool. I also need to set up the random function, so the tiles are randomized. And to do that, it's as hard as just putting true here. Oh. Yeah. I love FNA. So what IPA do you use for rendering? This is FNA. Yeah, you should look what it is. You should look what it. You should. Oh my god, English, Jesus freaking Christ. You should look up what it is. It's a very cool thing, especially if you're a fan of C#. Okay, now I want to do is, instead of just down, I want to do it. No, not mouse current mouse state dot. Left button. Those buttons stayed pressed. So I can. Let me zoom in on this. Oh my god, something is lagging so hard. What the frick lag from? Wait, CPU okay? Bro, what? What just happened? Huh? Okay. What is lagging it so hard? Is it this? That's the only thing that I changed. I do C++. I don't like C#, but the thought process is the same for creating things. I mean, again, language is like a tool. It's all about personal preference. Okay, it's gonna lag soon, so let me just. So amazing. What did I change? I'm so confused. What did I change? Okay, let me just Ctrl Z all my way through the stuff I did. Okay, here, does it lag? Here? Okay, it even lags here. Is there a memory leak somewhere? Oh, bro uses Vulkan. He's like insane like that. Got it. Understandable. I did dabble my fingers in WebGPU. WGPU, sorry. WebGPU is for web. You can actually check on my channel. I have a few VODs saved up from like 2 years ago or 1 year ago when I streamed it. I actually want to check how long ago that was. Let's see my channel. Yeah, it was like a year ago. Just a simple 3D stuff. Basic phone-based lighting. 3D models. And that's about it. SFLML is good, but I would say that there are better alternatives to SFML. I didn't use C++, but I did program a lot in C. So I think that still gives me a good perspective on stuff. A decent one, at least. And I would say that like like stuff like Raylib and SDL3 are better than SFML. But again, it's all about personal preference. I know a lot of people who use SFML and have made games with it, so. So where's the memory leak happening? How many times do I make the room? See. Could this be the issue? I'm just making too many rooms and it has to check too many times. What is... Oh, it's lagging because I still have the freaking console write line set up here. That the reason? Yep, that was the reason it was lagging. Oh my god. Yeah, thing about console write line, it's one of the most heavy tasks you can ask it to do. So when you're spamming it like 60 times a second, it can lag and even crash. Yeah, understandable that you don't like SDL. It's like normal. It is the industry standard though, SDL. So if in the future, it's easy to learn it. There's nothing much you need to do really. So, okay, let me go back to trying out. Okay, let me remove all the console write lines. Just console write line. Yep. I just do current mouse state left button is equal to button state pressed, and I also randomize the tiles. Okay, let's see how this. I mean, yeah, SDL3 is like the best thing I've ever used for windowing. Look at these fancy tiles. Looks so weird. I should probably like not update it when I'm looking at the same tile. But I can also add like these tiles into here. And the auto tiling system is so fast. I'm so proud of the thing that I implemented. Like it's doing update on so many tiles at once and it's still like 60 FPS. Insane. Yeah, it flashes a lot. Yeah, I know. I'm about to change that. I just need to check that. Only do this if oh wait, no, it's already gonna see that it's okay. That I can just do it here. I only do all of this if selected room, layers, selected layer, tiles, the tile we're trying to access, dot state is equal to 0. Only then do we do this. Now it should not flash as much. Yeah, FNA uses SDL GPU. It's the wrapper they made themselves for Vulkan, and it like works. I actually used SDL GPU with Odin for some time. Oh, see you, man. I didn't even see that. Okay, have a good day. It was nice seeing you here. So, yeah, the creator of FNA made their own wrapper called SDL GPU, which is actually used inside of SDL3 now, which is insane. And that wrapper is around Vulkan, and it's actually very nice. It gives you like a lot of control while still being high level. While Vulkan gives you a lot of control and is boilerplate. Okay, do the tiles. I still need to fix the zooming in. Okay, the tiles don't flicker now that much. I'm pretty sure if I select layer 2, I can draw on top of it, and if I select layer 3, I can drop on top of that. Oh yeah, everything works so perfectly. Okay, so while this still works and nothing is broken, I'm gonna quickly make a commit. Yeah, it's insane. I saw in the call stacks and Windows some Vulkan functions like Xdriver. Yeah. Okay, guild commit message added tile drawing plus layers and just push this. So let's see what's now. What now is I'm gonna fix actually the issue where the selected tile set not equal to the selected tile set. Because I still want to update it if I use a different tile set. This should work now. Yep. Okay. And this is so nice. And if I zoom far back out, I only see the layout of it. And if I start zooming in, I see this. I love this. This is so amazing. Let me quickly add this. And no need to push this. Nah, that's too small of a change to even care about. And Arden said, you have layers? Yes, it's. I mean, I can technically add as many layers as I want to, but I only need 3, so I only use 3. That's. Yeah, that's that's basically it. Man, streaming on, like, if I compare right now my stream from Twitch and YouTube, I have gotten in total 33 views on YouTube in this 1 hour, and I have gotten 2 views on Twitch in 1 hour. I should have been streaming on YouTube all this time, not gonna lie. Seems like a way better financial decision. It is. I still don't know how to ban people. The chat is worse. Yeah, I still don't know how to ban people, so that's a thing. On YouTube, I'm pretty sure I can like hide user on this channel, but I don't know if that bans you. I don't even know if you can ban people on YouTube. I can put timeout for like 5 bajillion years, so that works. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that. So now with all of this finished... Oh, not all of this finished. Now comes the main issue that I really didn't want to do all this time. I need to do... commands. Oh, okay, so static... list... No, it's still gonna be a stack of commands. Wait, what did I call it? The editor command. I'm gonna try to implement the command feature. There's gonna be a new stack of editor command. Okay. The chat is worse. Okay, so I know that I can troll without... If you troll, if you said something really bad, I'm gonna ban you. You know that, right? I'm joking. I am not a very... I think. Anyway, so update. In here, I go to editor commands, and I do... .append a new editor command. Okay, what does this require? It requires a position. The position.
is this position. So it's a new vector 2. Bam. I don't need to convert anything. I should just change this to have +1 and +1 on both sides instead of changing it to be +1 everywhere. So I remove the +1 here. And I remove the +1s here. Okay. So editor command. The next thing is layer. We do selected layer. Okay, let me go to editor command. Layer is going to be an integer, which is by default equal to -1, and here is going to be equal to this. Oh, actually no, this is correct. I was smart yesterday. This is actually supposed to be like this. The cool thing that I like about C# is that all of the classes are references. So memory leaks are just difficult to do. I mean, they're still possible, don't get me wrong. But the fact that everything is a reference is just so nice. And here it's command type placing tile. Okay, now comes the most important part. Checking if this works. Let me do .NET run. They should just add to the command stack. Okay. Now let me add a quick check if appstate.keydown. Most of the functions you see me using here are my own implementation. That's the reason I like FNA so much. It just allows you to do your own stuff without using its stuff, which is just so cool. People are making crazy stuff. GameMaker uses FNA as its rendering backend. Let me quickly open up the FNA showcase here. Like, people are making crazy stuff like game engines. They're making even more game engines. Games. Even in like Minecraft style games, you can see like voxel games. Like, FNA is just so powerful. It's kind of sad how underused it is. Okay, so let's see. Keys. The Z key is pressed. If that happens, then I do command dot pop dot undo. So what this should do is, if I press a tile, let's go, crash! Stack is empty. I am confused. What do you mean stack is empty? Write line editor commands dot count. Yo, hello, BM8. I'm just over here trying to 0. That's interesting. Why is it 0? Because I'm stupid. Wow, like... Wait, what? No, I'm not stupid. Do I want to convert? Oh, because this returns in... Okay, wait. Is there like a push? Maybe? Not a pen, but push? Yep, okay, that should fix the issue. So now I should have undo functioning. Yep, that's so cool though. Oh my god. It doesn't update. Wait, after I do... I also need to check that the editor commands is more than 0. And I also have to update on undo. Now I have undo functionality. Wow, I actually expected this to be way more difficult than what it turned out to be. So let's like draw some tiles here, and then I can just undo all of them. That's so cool. I didn't even have this in my Rust editor, in my Rust level editor. Okay, now I need to do the opposite of this with deleting. So if app state, current mouse state, right button pressed, then we check if it's in the room. After that, oh my god, 2 more people. Hello people, Kumos, Timos, and Kira Ayas. Nice to see you here. Hopefully you're having a great day. Okay, so I'm gonna be selected. Oh, I can just copy this again. Oh, so much copy and pasting. Life is so easy. So what I do here is I do selected room. I don't need an if statement here. I just do equal to tile.empty, and then I update it. Let's check if this works. I'll select this tile set, go with it. Okay, it works, but I have to do this check still, so it doesn't lag. I mean, it doesn't lag, just so it doesn't give anyone a seizure. Selected layer, go to tiles. In this case, I do state doesn't equal 0. This should be the check I do here. What are you making, bro? Looking good. Thank you. I'm making a level editor for my game right now. There's also like a console that I implemented. It's pretty cool, but kinda has no features right now. So, like the style set. Okay, it doesn't do anything bad now. Now let's add the undo functionality for it. For this, we push to the editor command stack, the new editor command, new vector 2. I'm pretty sure I can just do all of this. And then I need to do command type delete tile. Okay, let's see. Now, if I go to the editor, I place like a few tiles here. I delete one of them, I press Z, and I crash. That's so amazing. It happened in the world line 193? Could possibly happened. Why did it work for? Make this an else if. Oh wait, no, if it's an else if, it's never gonna work. This is interesting. So let's see what it does in delete tile. When I delete tile, I go to layer tiles, maybe equal to the tile that I deleted. Oh, that's because, okay. Public editor vector to position. Wait, no, what? Yeah, where? And type. Then I also need to do the tile. And I can just over the dot tile. Then I just copy this over. Well, now this should work. Only I also pass in tile here. This. Oh my god, this line is getting out of hand. My GitHub, oh, I should probably put it in the description. Just a second. If you want to find this project there, it is not there. This is a game and the code is closed source. So, and I don't really have a lot of public projects there. I'm pretty sure the only public projects I have, yeah, it's a C# ECS implementation. Like different shader effects code, and a networking example with C in Windows. That's about it. Nothing much. Okay. I think if you can check description right now, you will see it. If not, I'm just gonna send it in chat. Okay, deleting tiles works. I am gonna separate this on like different lines so it's more readable. Yeah, no worries, mate. So now, basically done everything that I wanted to do today. Oh, this stream was way shorter than I expected. Like actually, I thought it's gonna take me forever to implement all of this. But turns out when you have a good stable code base, everything just comes off smoothly. Thanks everyone for joining today. It was a surprisingly good stream. I guess see you later. Bye bye.